Hey guys, Weapons Grade 47 here. I want to talk about the wonderful Smith & Wesson Chief Special 9mm model CS9. Um, this is one of my favorite CCW pistols. I carry this thing almost every day, especially in the winter and springtime. Great gun, excellent gun as far as fit and finish and it's the quality of the pistol itself. Little stats on it: it weighs 20 ounces, unloaded, 7+1. It's about 6 1/4 long. Um, has a 3-dot sight, front post dot, and these are the Novak low mount carry sights on the back here. Um, the hammer's been bobbed. Has a 3-inch barrel. Has the decocking rolling block safety mechanism on it. Weapons unloaded. Already did the safety check. I don't want to get into all that. Has the magazine disconnect. The gun's inoperable with the out the magazine in it. You can see the how that rolled over the fire pin there. The double action first shot trigger pull, it's about 7.5 pounds, and then the single action, it's just a hair below 4 pounds. Great trigger. This gun's a tack driver. Just a really, really accurate little pistol. I can shoot, great groups with this thing all day. Super accurate. Especially, with the 3-inch barrel in it. So back in the late 90s, Smith & Wesson came out with this little gem, and they tried to play off of the popularity of their Model 36 Chief Special, and the J-frame revolver, which has been around since the 50s, and they kind of had the concealed carry market in their sights when they brought this gun out, and it's a slick little carry pistol. Just a really, it's just a great gun. I love it. I know a lot of people that do too. Some of them, they're ambi as far as the safeties go. This one's not, and I don't mind that because when I carry my right side, but I cross draw, I come in, and grab it like that. So, it makes it even slimmer when I carry it. Has great rubber grips on it. They were a little sticky at first when I first got it, but they kind of worn in a little bit. You can see the sight picture there. I'm trying to look through my camera. It's a real accurate gun. Again, I keep saying that because this thing it's very accurate. What else? 7+1 capacity, and just like the 5906 magazine interchangeability with the 6906, if you have a 3913, it's 8+1. Magazines fit, and you can get a little spacer if you want to carry 8-round mags in it, which is pretty nice. In this gun, when I carry it, I carry Winchester Supreme Elite PDX1 9mm plus P 124 grain. Gives it a lot of kick. I mean, not a lot of kick, but a lot of pep. And I feel very well armed when I carry this, especially knowing that I'm super accurate with it. and that's always a plus to carry your gun and be good with it. I shoot this gun a lot, a lot. I've shot thousands of rounds out of this thing, and I've never ever had a single hiccup ever. And does that surprise me? No, none of my 9mm Smith & Wesson semi-automatics or any of my Smith & Wesson semi-automatics, I've never had a hiccup. I'll say it again. I've never had any issue at all with any ammo, anything, with any of my Smith & Wesson semi-automatics. I can't say that about the semi-automatics that Smith & Wesson's putting out right now. But I know that these ones, no problem whatsoever, and that's pretty good to know when you're carrying it that it's gonna go boom every time it shoots. They tried to save weight on this in a few places. The magazine release is a polymer with a metal pin through it. Magazine in it. Then the magazine does have the pinky rest. The slide rail right there, that's polymer as well. Saving a couple ounces here and there. The hammer, the bobbed hammer, has a weight cut in it on both sides, saving some weight. You can see inside of there just how everything in there, other than those two things, is stainless or aluminum. This gun's a gem. I really like it. Carry it almost every day, like I said. Super accurate, super reliable. Great gun. They started making these in the late 90s, I should say. I don't know when they discontinued them. But they did, unfortunately, and I don't know why. I mean, just with the age of, the polymer pistols and all that. But, I just don't get why Smith & Wesson wouldn't, continue to make these. I don't get when, they have a popular gun and they stop making them. I really don't get it. They have all the means to make them still. And, I think if they did, they'd, really have a corner on the market. As far as, there's only a few pistol manufacturers that still make, 9mm and, like metal, Sig, Beretta. I'm sure there's a few others out there, but, it's just, I don't, I'm not a fan of the polymer guns. And I don't know, I just never have been, probably never will, as far as, having a gun that I want to keep forever. This is one of those guns I'll never get rid of. If I ever find another one, I'm going to buy it. I want my kids to have it, I want my grandkids to have it. And, properly maintained, there's no problem with that. There's not a shelf life on it like, a Glock. People say, 100 years or something like that. Well, I have a 1911 that was made in 1926, and we're rolling up on 100 years, and, I love that gun. Would I want it, in, 10, 15 years for the thing to fall apart on me? No, absolutely not. So, that's my beef with polymer guns. But, anyway, they also made this gun in a 45, a little bit bigger and heavier, but I think this gun's just enough gun. 8 rounds of 9mm. That's just really a tack driver and really controllable. There's a good bit of a recoil on it with the plus P's in there, but I like that. You can also see inside the mag well. I don't know how well you can see that. There's actually weight cuts in the mag well. They tried to save weight everywhere they could. But anyway, just wanted to talk about that. I don't know how informative it was for you, but people have been asking about this gun. They seen it in one of my EDC vids. I thought I'd just do a little up close with it. Hopefully, I'll get a shooting vid of this thing, and you can see really how accurate it is. You can see, the profile. It's pretty thin, well built gun, and one of my favorites. So I don't know if you like my vids, subscribe, and I'll subscribe you back. But check me out, guys. Take it easy.